Well, you are getting the opportunity of owning, not leasing, owning the hottest Samsung Galaxy out there, because this is the new one. This is the brand new Samsung Galaxy A03. It is a gorgeous high definition 6.5-inch edge-to-edge display. You're getting the biggest bundle we do with the 1500 everything. And remember, no contracts to ever have to sign, no leasing a phone and paying a monthly. You actually own this phone. It's a 3-camera phone. You're gonna be able to take wide lens pictures, macro lens depth pictures that really look like portraits. And we're gonna simplify your life, because imagine all the bills you pay on the monthly. Imagine just tossing one. Never having to pay a cell phone bill again, because with Tracfone, you pay as you go. So if you talk a lot or you text a lot, you can be adding a la carte. You can even add more minutes or more time, you know, online on your phone. If you talk very little, if you text very little, if you don't really have a lot of music or pictures to download, this can actually last you an entire year, not a bill to pay. So think about that. Tracfone is a leader in that no contract service, and look at that gorgeous phone. You can't even get the phone for the price we're offering today. So remember, not only the phone, but the bundle that we do, the 1500 everything, so 1500 minutes of talk, 1500 of text, and that 1.5 of data, that alone is worth $125. The software and services we're sending you is like another over $130. So one-day opportunity. We do have FlexPay available for you. All you'll pay, any debit or credit card to get this home, lots of you are buying doubles, multiples of these, is $14. That is all you have to pay today. It's a one-day only value. It's a $339 bundle, and today we're like almost 80% off that retail price. So choose your color case. You can choose the blue paisley. It's got purples and teals and sky blues. This was my most popular last hour. We also have the burgundy. We have a beautiful sleek black. A lot of you just pick up the black, especially if you're buying this as a gift for somebody and you're introducing them to the world of Tracfone with the hottest phone out there. Here's your blue. Here's your blue marble, which was also one of my top sellers. And then this is your blue floral. 803-025 is your item number. It will be a whole new experience, and you'll wonder, why didn't I do this sooner? By the way, if you have a phone already, you can still import and use your same phone number. So Tracfone will do that for you. But let me introduce the gal that knows the most. Our Tracfone expert, Miss Lori Leland, is standing by. Lori, you know, our Tracfone deals are pretty amazing, and nobody does them. Sometimes you can't even get these deals on Tracfone and their website. But to get the hottest phone, one of the most desirable phones on the planet, that brand new Samsung Galaxy, it's like no wonder we're at over 11,000 gone.
Yeah, super exciting, right, Leslie? The #1 top-selling cell phone brand on the planet is Samsung Galaxy, and you happen to be getting their newest and latest phone, the Samsung Galaxy A03s. So this is the latest one. First time we're seeing it is here today, and it is stunningly upgraded in every sense of the word. So you are getting this gorgeous, beautiful, high-definition plus edge-to-edge infinity display that's 6.5 inches. So it is so much easier to see than some of those little tiny screens. You're gonna love that. It's so pretty. 16 million colors can be seen on this gorgeous display, just like a Samsung TV, like right in the palm of your hand. You have octa-core processing, Leslie, too. So that means 8 brains are working together to give you lightning fast responsiveness. So when I touch on an app, it opens. When I touch on the next app, it opens. There's no waiting, there's no lag time. So we love that. And then you're also getting some of the best cameras out there. We all know if you're a Samsung Galaxy user, your friends want you to take all the pictures because they turn out so beautifully. You're getting a 5-megapixel front-facing camera, so you can do these gorgeous selfies. It even has that beauty mode that smooths your skin and makes your eyes pop if you want to turn that on. I know that's a feature I love. But then you also have a triple rear camera system as well. So your main camera back here is 13 megapixels, Leslie. That's huge. Think about the quality of the prints if you are going to print them out, or just the photographs that you share on social media, or 1080p high definition video at 30 frames a second. Truly amazing. You're also getting a 2-megapixel depth camera in addition to another 2-megapixel, and that's your macro camera with a flash. So all of those cameras work together. You have 8 different filters that you can add to your photos if you want, but talk about a fully loaded phone with the most airtime we ever offer. So this airtime package that you were talking about, Leslie, this is a $125 value. You're getting 1,500 minutes to talk, 1,500 text messages, and 1,500 megabytes of data with an entire year to use it. So if you were just going to buy airtime, it was going to be far more expensive than the entire price of this package, and it doesn't even include a phone. So to get this value is really amazing. And Leslie, I know you'll appreciate this. I was talking to this lovely friend of mine, Judy. She works for Tracfone. She says, Lori, I always wait until HSN has their today's specials. And she works for Tracfone.
And she gets a better deal.
Tracfone employee
I know.
And she buys from us because our bundles are so good and include everything that you need.
Every time I see the Tracfone commercials on TV, I'm like, finally, right? Because it's like, Tracfone was always a secret that the cell phone companies didn't want you to know about. And, you know, if you've been like me, that in the past you've paid $200 a month for, you know, family service, or $300 for family service.
Right.
It's crazy how much money we're spending, and we don't even own the phone half the time. So with Tracfone, you own this brand new Samsung Galaxy. With Tracfone, you spend as much as you want to spend. So it's like, it puts the customer in control. It's a whole new experience. And I kind of love that, because we are spending way too much money on our phones. And this phone is one of the hottest smartphones out there. It will do everything you're doing right now. You need to get work done. You need to answer an email. You need to take photographs. You need to take video. You need to play your favorite games. You're going to be able to do it. Remember, the biggest bundle we do with the 1,500 everything, that alone is double the price that we're offering today, because it's a $125 value. The software and services we're putting in, you even get a year of Office Suite. That's another $130. We're at a $339 plus retail value. For one day only, we're almost 80% off. And so lots of you buying doubles, you know, multiples of these, because maybe think, finally get rid of 2 bills. Maybe get rid of, you know, yours and your husband's, yours and your spouse or your partner. You wanna get a phone for a teenager and you don't wanna break the bank on a darn phone, but they wanna get the hottest phone out there. This is how you do it, and you're still in control. And Lori, you really only spend as much as you want to. And that's a dream. With everything going up in price, to be able to have that control is wonderful. And that's why so many of you have said yes. Pick your case. We've got the blue paisley. Here's your burgundy. That's your black. Blue. Blue marble is one of our top sellers at all times. It looks like it was carved from a solid piece of marble. It's beautiful. And then we also have that blue floral, so pretty. $69.99 is our one-day price. After tonight, it goes back up. Notice our HSN price is $119.99. Lori, that would still be a great price, because just the 1,500 everything is $125. So, I mean, we'd still be at a good price, but today's the day you want to do it and cut the cord, say goodbye to those cell phone companies. And Tracfone will even do that for you. They'll break your contract for you. So don't even stress about that, right?
Yeah, this is totally stress-free. So I want to run you through a few of the Tracfone benefits, just so you realize what Tracfone is all about. Maybe you're new to this whole concept. If you are new to Tracfone, you can get this phone home. And if you're not ready to activate it yet, because you're actively trying to get out of your current contract and maybe you have a few months left, you can activate this brand new Tracfone whenever it's convenient for you. There's no deadline. It used to be like 30 days or 60 days, but now you can activate when it's convenient. So if you're giving this as a gift for Father's Day, or if you're saving it for you to get out of a contract, it's going to be good whenever you decide to activate. So if you're a Tracfone customer now, though, and you're watching our show and you're thinking, I want the upgrade, I want the newest and the latest, I want the Samsung Galaxy phone, you're going to be able to upgrade to this phone. And if you happen to have unused minutes on your current Tracfone, they can roll right on over to this brand new phone. So you don't lose anything by upgrading. I love that, because the carriers usually want you to lease a phone, right? And then they tell you you can't get a new one for 2 years. With Tracfone, you can do whatever you want. Guy was saying it earlier this morning. He's like, we're adults. We should be able to make our own decisions, right? And I really respect that.
Agreed.
And the other part of this.
Go ahead. Go.
And the
go,
other
my
thing.
friend.
Two is, yeah, just the ability to keep your same phone number. So that's a big one. And you had mentioned that earlier, but yes, you can keep your same phone number. It doesn't matter who you're with currently as your carrier. And then if you decide instead of that, you want to be assigned a brand new phone number in the area code of your choice, Tracfone can take care of that too. And like you said, they take care of everything. They're the ones communicating with your old carrier. They're the ones doing the breakup. So there's no awkward conversation. You don't have to deal with any of it. And then let's talk coverage. So this phone, it could be great all day long, but if the coverage is lousy, you're not going to want to buy it, right? Because at the end of the day, a phone is meant to communicate with loved ones. With this Tracfone and any Tracfone that you're buying on HSN, Tracfone is using the #1 top carriers towers in the entire country. So the top carrier, the really expensive one, the one you'd have to sign a contract, sign your life away, read the fine print, spend half an hour in the office, right, to get, that's the same coverage you're getting with Tracfone. And there's no credit check, there's no bills, there's no overage fees, there's no hidden costs, there's no roaming. You'll never be surprised by an overage fee. So it really makes a lot of sense. It saves a lot of money. And you mentioned this being a great gift. Even the brand snobs are going to be happy to get a Samsung Galaxy, right? Even the teenagers.
Everybody wants a Samsung Galaxy, right?
They're going to love it.
I'm giving Lori a
Right.
call. She doesn't know, but I'm calling her. There you go.
Calling me?
Here's the thing.
Okay. Yep,
watch the screen and the brilliant display. Watch how, I mean, it's like Lori is sitting in the studio with me. Look at this. I mean, you could almost like reach out and touch Lori, right? I mean, look at the detail on that high definition screen. Lori, I can see the highlights in your hair. It's crazy. And so-
You can see the flyaways.
Right? I see your flyaways, my girl. But you know, at the end of the day, Samsung Galaxies are always one of the most desirable phones out there. And you've got it today. You've got their latest, the brand new launch. You've got the biggest bundle we do. You got bragging rights because you get to say, hey, I'm not paying a bill anymore. For a lot of light to medium users, this will be the only thing you pay the entire year. Now, if you are a heavy user like me, that's okay because you could just, you know, stock it up whenever you run out of minutes or talk or data. But it's just an amazing phone. And everything you're doing on your phone right now, you could be doing on your brand new Samsung Galaxy, the latest, and, you know, saving money. You spend as you go, expandable storage, so never again have to delete a precious photograph to make more space. Just choose your case. Remember, you get the car charger included. You get the biggest bundle we do. We've got blue paisley. Here's your burgundy, here's the black. We've got a classic blue, a blue marble, and a blue floral, $69.99. You can't even get the phone for that price. Great coverage, beautiful brand new phone that you own, you're not renting. Yes, you can use your old phone number that you've had for years and years. It's just such an opportunity buy today on the hottest phone, because that's the thing too, Lori. A lot of our customers wait for the Samsung Galaxies because we'll do other brand phones, but the Samsung Galaxy is always our most popular. Everybody wants it, and that's the latest one.
It is the brand new latest. You're seeing it for the first time here. And you made a really good point. You know, somebody may be watching right now and saying, oh, but I text more than 1,500 times a year. No worries. Tracfone keeps it so affordable for you, and you can actually buy what you need a la carte now instead of having to buy big minute bundles like it used to be. So here's one of the things I wanted you to realize. If you need to add, as an example, 1,000 text messages to your brand new Samsung Galaxy, it's only $5. If you need to add more data along the way, it's super affordable to be able to do that as well. And then real quick pro tip. So when you get your phone home, all you do is swipe down from the top, and there it is, being able to add what you run out of. You can add additional international calling if you want.
You spend as much as you want to.
Whatever you need, you can add it. Yeah, so it makes sense. And then I just swipe down from the top, and there's your little icon for Wi-Fi. It's that little V with radiating lines out of it. You just tap that, and now if you're watching movies on Netflix, or you're shopping on HSN or QVC or any of your favorite websites or apps, or you're doing turn-by-turn GPS navigation before you leave the house, anything that you're doing all over a Wi-Fi hotspot, you're not dipping into the data part of your package. Now, if you're doing that GPS while you're in the car, then you're relying on the data that comes with the phone. But many of the things that we are doing at home, you're not even using data for. So that's really exciting, being able to use Wi-Fi, even Wi-Fi calling. So that's a really nice way to save money as well. But I mean, I love this. I think it makes so much sense to get rid of one of the biggest bills in our whole lives.
You're
And if
right.
you're older or you're sick of overpaying for services you're not using, like my
Mm-hmm.
mom, we were spending all this money on a phone she barely used. Tracfone is the perfect option for her.
It really is. And once again, you know, with the prices of everything going up these days, it's nice to be able to be in control of one of the biggest bills, as you said. And look at this brilliant phone. Remember, for those of you tuning in, this is the latest Samsung Galaxy. It's the A03s. You get a beautiful high definition 6.5-inch edge-to-edge screen. It is gorgeous for whatever you like to do. Do you like to, you know, game? Do you like to play Sudoku puzzles? Do you like to answer emails? Do you like to, you know, watch your movies, and you know you're planning on a trip and you want to do that? Takes beautiful photographs. It's a 3-lens camera, so you get the main camera, the macro, and the depth camera. The videos you'll record on this thing, brilliant, gorgeous color and quality. And remember, because it's an Android phone, you are getting access to the biggest amount of apps, like the most variety there. So try this today. Tracfone is a company that, I mean, it is that secret that the cell phone companies don't want you to know about. And the biggest thing we hear, Lori, is, why didn't I do this sooner? With the money you're saving on just your monthly cell phone bill, you could probably go on a vacation next year. I mean, that's how much we spend, because especially if you have a family plan. I mean, Lori, I was paying like $300 a month for my family.
Yeah.
And so it really, we're talking big money here, and you're getting a new phone that you own, you don't lease.
Yeah, I mean, we used to laugh that we had callers call in and say they were retiring early because they'd been with Tracfone for over a decade. And you know, I see that now. I really understand that now. Now that I'm on the cusp of having a child that's going to need a cell phone, and I'm thinking, I am not going to take on another bill when that time comes. I'm going to grab a Tracfone for him and know that I'm spending one amount of money, and that's what he's going to have for the entire year. And I think it teaches responsibility too. You've got this great little widget that can show you how many of everything that you have remaining. So from your text, your data, and your airtime minutes, your talk minutes, it's all listed here. So I think it just kind of keeps kids aware of how much they're using and how much they're spending. And it's also so loaded. So you're getting that expandability feature right on the side with that micro SD card. It has 32 gigabytes of built-in memory. So Leslie, that's going to save in store for you about 10,000 photographs. Which is pretty amazing, or 7,800 songs. And then you can add memory to this. So you're not going to run out of memory, which is great. Some of the newer Samsung Galaxy phones, they took that feature away. So I think that's really compelling. And then the battery life. This has a 5,000 milliamp battery built in, Les. So can you imagine, you can talk for 40 hours straight, and then your standby time is 18 days. Isn't that crazy?
And just playing the games. I mean, look at that gorgeous screen. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, this is always Samsung Galaxies are one of the most desirable, one of the most coveted phones out there. Well, now you own it. You're not renting it. Now you're not paying over and over and over again. And then when you're done with your contract, what do? We get into another one. Like, it's like this vicious, endless cycle. You can be making international calls. In fact, a lot of people dip their toe into the Tracfone waters just because they had maybe a family member that was in the military across the, you know, or maybe mom and dad live in another country. As long as you're in the US, you can be making international calls. You have award-winning nationwide coverage. You're getting the hottest phone out there, the biggest bundle they do with the 1,500 everything. Just that package alone, just the 1,500 everything is $125. Just the software we're sending you and services, right, with the Pandora and the test kitchen and office suite, that's another over $130. Lori, in retail, if you did this all by yourself, you'd be at $339.84. We're almost 80% off. 803-025 is our best value of the day. I think we're approaching 12,000 gone for the day. And a lot of you buying multiples. And listen to this, you can even put this away and save this for holiday or for, you know, that college graduate, because there is no rush to activate. You can activate at any time. But try it today, or grab one and put it away. And when you're good and ready, when you finally get sick and tired of throwing your cash in the trash, because we've all done it, right? It's like, Lori, I didn't know about Tracfone until I got to HSN. It's just the way it is. When you're ready, you'll say, why didn't I do this sooner? I mean, it really is brilliant. It's wonderful, and you're always in control.
Yeah, exactly. You're never overpaying. You never have a phone bill. You never have to deal with any of the junk really we really disliked about our carriers, the overage fees, the credit checks, the hidden costs, the bills. You don't have any of that. And I just want to make everyone aware of the pop sockets. These are so much fun. I know we have these available at hsn.com, but they fold flat and then they pop right out. This is kind of like part of pop culture now. You see these all over the place, but it's a fun, convenient way for you to hold your larger screen phones. You can use it even as a stand to prop your phone up. But we have some of the most adorable fashion colors. I just want to show you a couple of these. These are all on hsn.com, just as an example. But what a fun addition if you are buying this as a gift. Imagine this for Dad for Father's Day. I mean, never did we ever really think before we could buy a cell phone for somebody, right? Because we don't want to have to strap them with a big bill. With this, you never have to worry about a bill because there is no bill. And real quick, I just want to show you the side of the phone. So Leslie, the side that has the power, do you see there's a little flat area right here? That's a fingerprint scanner. So that's going to get you into and out of your phone safely and securely as well. So that is another really cool feature. And then look at that custom molded case. That case was meant to fit this phone specifically, works around all the cameras, helps protect it if you drop it, and that is also included.
I'm playing, Lori. I mean,
I
everything
love
is a
it.
lot more pleasurable when you got a high definition 6.5-inch edge-to-edge screen. You're never gonna be like saying, oh, I can't even see the things on this darn screen. It's so hard sometimes. And for me, the most important thing is like, you know, even if you go to the grocery store, my grocery bills have gone up. My gas and fuel bills have gone up, right? And it's the one thing that I'm like, I feel like I'm in control, that I only spend as much as I feel like spending. I own the phone. I'm not renting or leasing. I could be calling another country because you can make international calls. You get an amazing battery life. You get everything today in this bundle, but it is a one-day only offer. And so you have until midnight. We're almost 80% off retail for a phone you own, and not just any old phone, is a brand new launching Samsung Gallery, brand new, you guys. So very, very busy right now. 803-025 is your item number. Get it, because I don't know anybody, Lori, it doesn't matter how much you make. Everybody wants to save some money. Everybody wants a great phone. And, you know, especially if you've gone out and you've wanted to buy a smartphone and you're like, there's no way I'm gonna pay that money for a smartphone. This is how you get a smartphone. We're at less than $70 today for the hottest phone out there, and a coverage that is award-winning, and yet you're still in control. Choose your case. We've got blue paisley. It is in the lead, along with the blue floral. We've got burgundy, so pretty. Here's your black. Blue marble, always a favorite. If you want that one, that is typically one of the first to sell out. And then that's that brand new blue floral. $14, we'll get this entire bundle home, the biggest Tracfone bundle that they do, and the hottest brand new phone. 803-025 is your item number. We did a really good job. It's our first Tracfone Today special. And boy, is it a good one, right, Lori?
It's a really good one. And I think a lot of folks might actually want to buy a Tracfone because of international calling. So that's one of the big features with this. You're going to be able to use your 1,500 minutes to call internationally from this country, like you mentioned. So if you have loved ones who are traveling abroad this summer, you're going to be able to call them from your Tracfone in a minute is a minute, whether you're calling them in their household in the United States or you're calling them halfway around the world as they travel. So I love the fact that we're going to show you a little crawl here with some of the countries, but actually it's 100 different destinations throughout 60 different countries that you're going to be able to call. And that international calling is included with the service plan you're receiving from Tracfone in this bundle. So you don't have to pay anything extra for that. And I think that's huge because a lot of us have been spending way too much money for those international calls. When you have this phone, you don't have to do that anymore. And again, lightning fast octa-core processing power. That's 8 brains working in harmony to make sure that everything is lightning fast, everything loads quickly. You're getting that beautiful screen. So that 6.5-inch edge-to-edge infinity display that is high definition plus, a little better than high definition, which is really amazing. You have the ability to shoot such gorgeous photographs. I love the pictures that I actually enlarged. Let me see if I can find one. Look at this one. Look at this one. My son looks thrilled. But look at the color saturation.
Gorgeous.
Look at how, I mean, I have captured a moment in time here, and I don't typically print out pictures that I take with cell phones because they're But look at the quality that you're seeing with that 13 megapixel main camera with that triple camera design. It's truly astounding. And 1080p high definition video at 30 frames per second that you're gonna be able to shoot as well. So this is like beautiful, beautiful photography. You're gonna love everything about this phone. And I think one of my favorite things about it is the no phone bill part, right? And having a Samsung Galaxy in my hand, because it just feels good. And it feels good to get rid of those bills as well.
Indeed. $69.99. It's only a one-day offer with 5 FlexPay. It means anybody shopping with us right now, you only have to pay the first $14. You are only paying $14 today for the latest and greatest Samsung Galaxy, for the biggest Tracfone bundle we do. Remember, no contracts ever, no credit checks, no stress. You own the phone. You don't lease it. It's win-win. And so grab a couple of these today because they make great gifts. Everybody will appreciate a Tracfone. And even some people, what they do, and to be fully honest, that's what I did. I got one for Liam first because all his friends had cool smartphones. He wanted one. I got one for Liam first. And then when I noticed how good it was, then I did it myself. I made the leap. But try it out, get it home, see what we're talking about, you know, and then you're gonna say, oh my gosh, it does everything my phone is doing right now, except I'm not spending a fortune every month, Lori. And so a $329 value, you only get that from Tracfone right here at HSN. We're almost 80% off retail. Over 1 million Tracphones sold right here at HSN in the last decade. It really is win-win today. 803-025 is your item number. If you want one, we are busy. You can call that phone number on the screen, 800-284-3100, and your item number is 803-025. You can go to hsn.com. You can order this on our free app. Anybody ordering right now, whether you're brand new to HSN or not, you only have to pay the first $14. And Lori, you know, think about the hundreds of dollars you're gonna spend every single month, especially if you have a family plan. And you know, my family plan, I was paying about 300, I think it was like $260 or $250 a month for my family plan every single month. Imagine that times 12. When we say you could possibly save for a vacation, it's not just us being cutesy and like, you know, lip service. We really mean it. Like we spend so much money in this country on our smartphones. Now you're getting the latest phone, the biggest bundle, and you're always in control.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's significant savings. So if you look at our today's special price right here and you divide it by how much it would be a month, it's $6 a month. That's the bundle that we're including with the phone that you own outright. You're not leasing it. If you're spending more right now than $6, and like you said, most people are spending significantly more than that for their family, hundreds of dollars. In fact, it can put all the rest of that money back in your pocket. So it really is a great way to save. Like you said, anything you want to do here, Google Play Store is preloaded. So you've got all of your apps, your books, your movies, your TV shows, manage your smart device, your home security systems can be viewed here from your Tracfone. Anything that you can do with any other phone, you're going to be able to do right here. This even has your Google Assistant built right in. So I love that. I like to talk to it. When is Father's Day? And it just comes right up on the screen. June, hold on. I think I lost my little Wi-Fi signal here really quick. But it's June 9th, right? It came right up. And now I have answers to questions. I can set reminders. I can set alarms for myself to take medications. I mean, it's amazing all the things you're going to be able to do. You can use the power of your voice to dial and call friends and send text messages. And again, no phone bills, no credit checks, no overage fees. And look at you, play that little game. I love that little game.
I can't stop. I can't stop, Lori. And here's the thing. It's like everything you're doing on your smartphone right now, you're going to do on the latest and greatest Samsung Galaxy. You know, get one for your daughter, get one for your son. Think about dads for Father's Day. Think about college graduates, you know, because you're giving them the gift of saving money. On a hot phone with the biggest bundle Tracfone does, you pay a la carte, so it means that you only spend as much as you want to. And that's huge because we feel so out of control. We're spending so much money these days on everything. This is just a small way that you could be saving that money and still enjoying a great phone. So Lori, it is always wonderful to see you. We are over 12,000 officially gone. And once you try Tracfone, I'm just saying, you can come back for more, because that's what happened in my family. I know it will happen in yours. So, Lori, you're beautiful. Thank you so much, and happy early Mother's Day to you as well, my friend.
Happy Mother's Day, love. Great to see you.
Love you, darling. Also from Samsung, maybe you're shopping for a brand new TV. Can I make it really easy for you? This is their Q series. This is like